Hello world. Today is July 27th, 2013. This is Bible Time Capsule. I am your host, Citizen. And we are reading Exodus chapter 27. Let's begin then. Chapter 27, the Altar of Holocausts. You shall make an altar of acacia wood on a square, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. It shall be 3 cubits high. At the 4 corners there are to be horns so made that they spring directly from the altar. You shall then plate it with bronze. Make pots for removing the ashes, as well as shovels, basins, forks, and fire pans, all of which shall be made of bronze. Make a grating of bronze, network for it, this to have 4 bronze rings, one at each of its 4 corners. Put it down around the altar on the ground. This network is to be half as high as the altar. You shall also make poles of acacia wood for the altar and plate them with bronze. These poles are to be put through the rings so that they are on either side of the altar when it is carried. Make the altar itself in the form of a hollow box, just as it was shown to you on the mountain. Next section. Court of the dwelling. You shall also make a court for the dwelling. On the south side of the court shall have hangings 100 cubits long, woven of fine linen twine, with 20 columns and 20 pedestals of bronze. The hooks and bands on the columns shall be of silver. On the north side there shall be similar hangings, 100 cubits long, with 20 columns and 20 pedestals of bronze. The hooks and the bands on the columns shall be of silver. On the west side, across the width of the court, there shall be hangings 50 cubits long and 10 columns and 10 pedestals. The width of the court on the east side shall be 50 cubits. On one side there shall be hangings to the extent of 15 cubits with 3 columns and 3 pedestals. On the other side there shall be hangings to the extent of 15 cubits with the 3 columns and 3 pedestals. At the entrance of the court there shall be a variegated curtain, 20 cubits long, woven of violet, purple, and scarlet yarn, and of fine linen twine. It shall have 4 columns and 4 pedestals. All the columns around the court shall have bands and hooks of silver and pedestals of bronze. The enclosure of the court is to be 100 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 5 cubits high. Fine linen twine must be used, and the pedestals must be of bronze. All the fittings of the dwelling, whatever be their use, as well as all its tent pegs and all the tent pegs of the court, must be bronze. Next section. Oil for the lamps. You shall order the Israelites to bring you clear oil of crushed olives to be used for light, so that you may keep the lamps burning regularly. From evening to morning, Aaron and his sons shall maintain them before the Lord in the meeting tent. Meeting tent is capitalized. Outside the veil which hangs in front of the commandments. This shall be a perpetual ordinance of the Israelites throughout their generations. That's the end of chapter 27. This is Bible Time Capsule. I'm Citizen. Love each other. Be kind to one another. Peace. I'm out.